Wow. I love jewelry.
Yeah.
I love jewelry too.
Okay, of course, guys. Yeah. you. If I take it, do you remember like your first jewelry set that you got for yourself? Jewelry item that you got for
For
yourself?
myself, or what
Yeah.
was given to me?
Or either ways, yeah. Give it
What
to
was given to me was very special. It was my great-grandmother's, you know that's called a saflada? So it was a bigger necklace that my grandfather made a small little thing for me and gave it to me when I turned 12. And I had just gone to boarding school, and so that was my little gift, and it's still very, very special. And yeah, it's an old Hyderabadi piece. It's very beautiful.
Lovely. Manisha ma'am, are you a big jewelry person? Do you
I am. So.
Can I take you back and ask you the same question? Which was the first? Do you remember your first jewelry item?
The first jewelry. I've never been actually a jewelry person. I love jewelry, of course. I think every woman or every girl loves it. Or also for men. But personally, I don't really wear jewelry. Yeah.
Okay. So actually, you were like.
I'm not qualified to answer this question. Not a jewelry person at all. I only wear jewelry when my stylist makes me wear it.
Okay.
That's it.
Wow. Okay. Sanjita, do you remember what you owned first? Someone gave you, or you bought?
Nobody gave me anything. I buy my own jewelry.
Good. Yeah. So,
But honestly, I'm not a jewelry person.
okay.
The only diamond I have in my life is my daughter.
So sweet. Of course, the most precious. Big hand to that guy. Yeah. Richa, how big, out of 10, Chalo, how big a jewelry person are you?
I feel like you got like 2 out of 5.
Yeah, Fardeen included, yeah.
God forbid the sponsors
Guys,
jewelry
you think we
person.
wore enough jewelry for a lifetime in Hiramandi? That's why we're just saying no jewelry.
Yeah, Richa.
I used to joke that if I just, from my puja sequences, I just jog out of the set and take a rickshaw and leave, I can make an indie film. Yeah. With all the jewelry that was on me.
Right.
My first piece of jewelry got gifted to me when I turned 18. It was my late grandmother's diamond earrings, and I still have them and I still wear them, and that's about it. I don't think anybody wears a ton of jewelry in their daily lives. और फिर ऐसे शो मिलते हैं तो अरमान पूरे होते हैं.
Since Fardeen answered, you have to answer this as well.
Thanks, Pradeep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I prefer to wear, let's say, I call it accessories, right? So 100%, I love accessories. I think it, right now, you know, women wearing jewelry or men wearing jewelry, the lines have been blurred. You know, we're all, what do you call it? What do you call that? We're all metrosexual, right? And I believe that if jewelry enhances and gives you some kind of confidence, or right now I wear a few things which is meant for luck.
Okay.
So I believe my mom has made me wear something which I would not like to mention, but she's given me a ring, she's given me a little necklace for, you know, like an evil eye, you know, to protect you from what they call nazar. So, so yeah, I mean, I stick to that, but very basic.
It's working.
I hope so. I hope so, man.
Right.
I just wish to say I just binge watched the series myself, and after seeing some of my scenes with all the diamond earrings and the rings and all of that, man, I'm actually now considering getting myself some diamond earrings.
Oh,
So that's the effect. This being part of
Like I said, metrosexual.
Right.
All the jewelers can sweep it.
I know, here's a call. My one question to all of you is about your one-on-one experience with Mr. Bansali. Mr. Bansali, if you're watching this interview, I would love to do an interview with you. I have not got a chance yet. But for your one-on-one interaction, what is he like?
Firstly, he communicates purely, mostly on the level of what he's doing, which is his films. And films it's not a job for him, it's his life. I can't imagine him doing anything else besides making movies. And every once in a while you meet people, who are masters in what they do. And he is one such person. It's not often that you meet true masters. And you just surrender to them and you learn from them. and you just watch them work, and you try and imbibe some of their energy, and you try and think about all the spirits they've allowed to possess themselves doing their work. And it's amazing to watch him work. You know, it's like he's got this team of 20, 25 ADs, and you know, who are all learning, who are all on their journey. So in some ways, he's also got a school going on set. I mean, besides his actors and all of us who work there. So it's a true experience, and he's very passionate. He knows what he wants. At the same time, as Richa said, you know, if he strikes a chord, an equation with you, he'll ask you he'll invite you into his process, and you know, he'll listen to you, and that's how it should be. And I've never had the chance to work with such an engrossed and passionate filmmaker, and I haven't had many conversations with him besides the movies, but besides pets and giving up smoking and mothers, but besides that, it's just been work.
Gave up smoking?
Who, me? Yes.
Well done.
He wanted to give up smoking, so we had a chat about it.
Okay. Right. Aditi, you know, just a one-on-one with him, what is he like? Like, you know, do you recall anything while shooting a particular scene or something that stays with you?
This could be a thesis, so I'll try and keep it short. I really love Sanjay sir, and I've sort of had an equation with him even before I worked with him in Padmavat. For some reason, he was fond of me, so I just really enjoyed being around him. He's a legendary filmmaker, but I also love him as a person. Like I find him very, like, what he feels, he says. And I think some of the greatest teachers are like that, and I've grown up around a teacher. I've been learning dance since I was 5 years old, so I know what, like, I feel that kind of almost, kind of, I don't know what to call it, but like a Guru Shishya way of working. I find that very immersive, very rare, and I find that very true to what it is that he's doing and what he expects from us, and he's hardest on himself. And that childlike quality in him is something that I find very, very beautiful and also very inspiring, that he keeps that going, whatever it is that he's doing.
Meisha ma'am, you already spoke about him, but tell us, was this time, did you observe something during a scene? Could you tell us an incident or something that you remember that stays with you?
No, I'm just gonna say a few things about Sanjay. You know that I got to know him during 1942, A Love Story, and he was writing and he was assisting Vinod, and then he got the script of Khamoshi and directed me. So over the years, what I've noticed about him is that, he's like this. Have you seen Cinema Paradiso? It's about a little child who grows up fantasizing about, and so I think Sanjay has grown up. It is in his genes, it is in his soul to kind of make brilliant film. He aspires to grow and just make more and more better films. And he's born for that. And what I see of him is he lives only in his sets. I mean, I think he just goes home to sleep and to make sure his mom is okay and everybody's okay, but his being is in the set, and he's constantly creating, constantly trying to improve himself. He's the most hardworking person I know. And even after pack up, he goes home and he writes. He's the first one on the set, and he's constantly at it. So he gets rattled up when other people don't match up to his level of dedication. And probably we all have lives, other lives to do and other things to do. He doesn't. It's his sole focus is what work is. The other thing I noticed about him, he's the kindest soul, because in our set in Hiramandi, I have done so many movies, I've not seen that. Okay, of course the younger generation is a lot more evolved and a lot more better and kinder, I feel. But on that set, we had these 30, 40 dogs. And they all were looked after so well. Each one was, and I just found that only a kind soul will be so considerate. Normally, people don't care, and they get irritated if some animal crosses a path or something. But no, in Hiramandi's set, they all were like really looked after well. And every dog had a name.
Yeah, he was named, he was taken care of. He used to walk into the frames and then Sir's eyes used to light up when the dog. There was one dog, he named her Janu. So every time Janu would come out like Janu. And you see like a different side of him. It's really cute.
And there would be times with the dog when they would be sitting on chairs and it would be like chair kind.
And also we had people looking after them. So it was so nice to see that aspect as well as a creative, his drive, his hunger, to excel in his art. So yeah, I think I can go on, but this is what I saw.
That's lovely.
About dogs, I'd just like to add the AD team. Whenever things didn't work out well on set and Mr. Bhansali got upset or frustrated, and the ADs were going to be getting his wrath, they used to send all the dogs onto set, at least 4 or 5 of them, because that would just calm him down immediately, and then it would make him reset 10 minutes, and then of course they'll continue with the days.
If he happens to see this interview, those poor guys are not going to be able to use this trick ever again. Pratik, what have you done?
That is a great story, lovely. Whoever would like to be a dog on Bhansali set, raise your hand. Right.
They were the real heroes.
Yeah, really, right. Absolutely. They get a fly on the wall, dog on the set, this is. So actually, with you also, any incident that you remember that will always stay with you, which is a teaching?
Just watching him, you learn so much. He is absolutely an institution in himself. I think every